And breathe and smile. Aston Villa got the job done in 2025, first game of the new year against Leicester City at home. It should have been easy. It should have been a game that we should have absolutely controlled, but we made hard work of it. But there's only one thing we can do right now, Villa fans. It's raising a glass for this. It's been a long wait. It's been a long old time, but my friend, he's done it. And all I can say is this. Raising my glass to the one and only Leon Bailey's. I've been keeping this all season, ready to use it. And finally, 2025 has given me. So cheers to you, Villa fans. Cheers to you, everyone who's a Leon Bailey fan. Big up to you. That tastes like 3 points, a Leon Bailey revival, and Aston Villa only climbing up that Premier League table. Big up to everyone. Welcome along to Aston Villa from the stands. Make sure you smash a like, subscribe to the channel, and get in the comment section. I'm overhyped about a straightforward routine, what should have been routine win at Villa Park against Leicester. But there's many reasons to be hyped right now. Many reasons. We're toasting a Leon Bailey goal. It's been coming for weeks and weeks. People have been praying for it, saying, he just needs that goal. He just needs that breakthrough. He just needs that moment. And even during that game before his goal, I, for one, will be honest, like you probably were, saying, why the F is this guy on the pitch? Why is Bailey on the pitch? What is he doing? I'm sick of seeing Bailey. And then he steps up. Did you see the relief on that man's face when he scored? Did you see the celebrations of the players around Leon Bailey? Clearly, this man is liked in the dressing room. That's the character I've now gathered from that. The way the players went around Leon Bailey, the way they gave him his comeuppance, the way they sort of congratulated him, shows me that Bailey is a really popular character in that Aston Villa dressing room. Second of all, when you talk about a big moment in a season, just maybe, that was Leon Bailey and Aston Villa's moment. Because let's be clear here, we were awful today. We were awful. We did not create enough. We did not test Leicester enough. And I'll be really frank about this. That was one of the worst Leicester City teams I've seen in a while. They had nothing to them. And that's what annoyed me, is that their first attack they scored against us, and we'll get into the goal we conceded. But listen, we've got to stick with the positives here right now. And it is boom, boom, Bailey. You're back. Go kick on now. Take that goal, take that moment, and go. And weirdly, as soon as Bailey does that and scores, look at him. He goes and creates another chance. The way then he got the ball on the right-hand side, jingled in and out. Right-footed shot. Why have we seen Bailey use his right foot this season? Go like that and test the keeper. And he hits the crossbar, and Villa have that attack. And we have that Ollie Watkins miss. Oh boy, we have to talk about that as well. But it's all positive from a Leon Bailey point of view. That goal, I think, genuinely will do him wonders now. And we could see Leon Bailey go on a run of form here where he goes and scores week in, week out now. That's my little prediction. But let's get into the manner of some of the key talking points then. First and foremost, we were nearly being close to being called Morgan Rogers FC. We've got Cole Palmer FC. We've got Saka FC. Well, I didn't want us to become a Morgan Rogers FC. But it is really clear that without a Morgan Rogers on our side, the way in which we attack, the creativity, the ball carrying, the drive that we have from our midfield is clearly lacking without a Morgan Rogers. Your John McGinns, your Yuri Tillemans, your Jacob Ramseys to an extent point are not the same calibre of player. Aston Villa badly missed Morgan Rogers today, and that is something that we have to remember for the rest of the season. We need Rogers fit. We need him available for every game, and he is the key metronome for Aston Villa's success. So that's number one. Number two, another story of this game is that Villa once again cannot hold a lead. We cannot hold a lead. We cannot hold a lead. It is embarrassing that we keep conceding every time we score in that short period of time. 5 minutes! 5 minutes in such a crucial time. 5 minutes in such a crucial time. And we concede. That was the most frustrating element of today. And all of a sudden, when it went 1-1 with 18, 19 minutes to go, I thought it's going to be one of those days again. It's going to be Brighton all over. Because let's be real, we should have finished Brighton off. We should have beaten Brighton. We had the chance to go 3-1 up. We didn't, and then we let them back in the game. It almost felt like the same today. But the manner in which we conceded was pathetic. The way in which we allowed Jordan Ayew to have all that time to pick out a cross, but even the build-up play before, how loose we were in possession, and then the marking and the defensive battles in the box, just not good enough. Just not good enough. And that hurt. But we've got to credit Don Unai again. He made a double substitution in Maatsen and Buendia, and guess what? One of them pays dividends. Ian Maatsen's assist to Leon Bailey was brilliant, in my opinion. I love the way in which Maatsen pressed. He was the one who originally nicked the ball off a really weird moment from James Justin. Links with Jacob Ramsey. Ramsey gives it back to Maatsen, and Maatsen's ball across to Bailey was spot on. It would almost be impossible for Bailey to miss. But when we talk about impossible misses, fuck me, Ollie Watkins. I'm sorry, but what the hell? I love Ollie Watkins, but what the hell? It just feeds into the narrative that people say that Watkins cannot finish, that he's not a great finisher, that he needs loads and loads of chances to finish. He's rushing his chances. He did it exactly the same again against Brighton. I keep referring to the Brighton game because we nearly had deja vu. But Ollie Watkins had a big chance near the end of the Brighton game and skied it over the bar. We've got the same again here, where Watkins has got the ball. He's unbalanced, left foot over the bar. It's just not falling right for him. And you feel sorry for a player who works tirelessly and endlessly off the ball, because that's what Watkins does. He runs so hard. He's so energetic. He's creating space. He's so driven. But the rewards of not getting that goal is now starting to hurt him. And we know if that was John Duran, that ends up in the back of the net. But we're not going to dwell on that Watkins miss because it hasn't cost us today. But obviously going forward, those sort of chances can cost you a game of football. It can cost you the valuable 3 points. So what does this mean for Aston Villa? Well, it means this to me. We are very much in this race of top four still, because let's talk about this now. We are 3 points off Newcastle, who of course have got a better goal difference, far superior goal difference. And that is something that Aston Villa do need to sort out. We need to now start having a positive goal difference. But we're only 4 points off the mighty Chelsea. We are 4 points off the mighty Chelsea, who are supposedly on a title run, who are supposedly up there. But all of a sudden now Chelsea fans are going, no, we're not on a title run. That was everyone else putting us in there. Hold up. You genuinely believed you were at one point. Yeah, we're 4 points off Chelsea and we're coming for you. We are coming for you, Chelsea. 4 points. We can turn this around, I'm telling you. So that is what it means today. If we drop points today, I would have been fuming. I would have been fuming at that prospect. But no, we are 4 points off Chelsea and we're going to keep hunting them down. Top four is not over. I promise you that, chat. It is not over. So, look, credit to Unai Emery for those substitutions again. Credit to Leon Bailey for doing the business at the most important end, the right end, in the back of the net. But let's be real here. Those performances can't keep happening at Villa. Those performances can't keep being the sort of patterns that we're seeing where we're not creating enough chances, where we're not breaking teams down, where we look like we're struggling. And we cannot be that side who keeps having that soft underbelly and conceding straight after scoring. We have to iron that out. I want to also point you to a few things. We talk about the transfer window coming up. It's really clear we need that extra wide forward. It's really clear that we need that extra defender in now. But I also want to say this. I don't think Unai Emery trusts Onana anymore. That's a really controversial thing to say, but I don't think Onana is trusted. Once again, he was a substitute against Brighton after his howler at Newcastle, had 10 minutes against Brighton, and even then he did his best to mess it up. He was an unused sub today and sat on the sub bench, not used, when you would have thought he would have been an option. But no, I don't think Unai has seen Onana fit as he must. And that is something I just want to point your attention to, that there was no Onana today. Listen, Villa fans, the first game of 2025, the only thing we can do is to celebrate once more that Mr. Leon Bailey is back. And I will raise, like my glass I did at the start of this video, like I will at the end. This is the Bailey juice. This is to Leon Bailey. The bottle's been waiting all season, and we've finally been able to crack it out. Here's to you, Leon Bailey. Thank you for giving us best start to 2025. It's not a performance-based industry. It's a results-based industry. And that was the key result we needed today. Make sure you get your comments into this video. Make sure you drop a like as well. Can we aim for 50 likes for Villa's win today? Subscribe to the channel as well and get that notification bell turned on. Plenty of Villa content coming. You lot are an absolute amazing. Thank you for watching this video. Up the mighty Villa. Let's have it. I'm out of it. Let's enjoy our weekends. Ta